Hey guys, welcome back to Minute on the Mountain. I'm in my little bivvy style tent. It's a little after midnight. Coming back from a conference in Las Vegas and stopped to sleep and get up and do a quick shed hunt in the morning. It's not in a new county. I was going to go to a new county on this trip, but I've got some appointments back in Logan tomorrow earlier in the day, and I needed to get closer to Logan tonight. So anyway, just pulled in, just got my tent all set up, and I'm going to try and get some shut-eye, and we'll see you guys in the morning and see if maybe we can stumble upon a shed or two. Well, we got camp broken down. Everything's put away in the car. Changed into some different clothes to hike in. And we're going to start working this sage flat through these little junipers towards those mountains over there. We have rain in the forecast. I do have my raincoat, and these pants that I have on are not waterproof, but they're water resistant. I can hike for a while in them before they get too wet. So again, I don't have a ton of time though. I've got about 4 hours total. It's just a little before 8. I slept until about 7:25 and spent the rest of the time putting everything away. So we're going to start working through all this. Hopefully we can get into some sheds somewhere along the way. Really have not been seeing any sign, but now that I've gotten up on this juniper and cedar hillside, I'm starting to get into a little bit. There's just a little bit of deer droppings right there. So hopefully now we're finally in an area where some deer have been hanging out, because the first mile or so of this hike literally saw hardly anything, but now you can see there's some more. We're getting into an area, so we'll slow down the pace a little bit. I was cruising pretty good through that flat because I just wasn't seeing anything. But we'll try and slow down through here and really give it a good look over. There's a couple of mountain bluebirds down in this little wash. That's one bad thing about the GoPro. It doesn't really zoom in very well. See if we can get to them before they fly away. Yes, oh, there he goes. Got about 35 to 40 minutes before I have to start heading back to the car. So I'm going to try and get up into that group of cedars on the very top of the ridge there. Skirt in through it. Then drop down on the back side and make a big loop back to the south. Sprinkling just a little bit. I mean, just barely, so it's not bad. In fact, it's kind of nice. It's cooling. No sheds. A little bit of sign. That pocket of cedars and junipers on that one ridge was definitely the area where I saw the most sign. Now that I'm back out in this open stuff, I'm not seeing as much. We'll see if we can get up into that clump of trees there on the top of the mountain and scan through there and then start working our way back. It's either turning from a drizzle to a sprinkle or a sprinkle to a drizzle. I guess it all depends on how you define it. Which one do you guys think means more rain, a drizzle or a sprinkle? Anyway, it's raining a little bit more than it was. Probably only about 3/4 of a mile from the car. Still have not found any sheds, so it's not looking very promising, but we'll keep looking. So I want to flip this around and do the Minute on the Mountain and the channel shout out for you guys. I mentioned on my last video that for the Minute on the Mountain, I'm going to do kind of a tour through the Bible, just book by book. We'll pick a verse from each book. Last video we did Genesis, today we're going to do Exodus. And we're going to do verse 3:14. So it's where Moses is talking to the Lord in the burning bush, and he tells him to go to the Israelites. And Moses says, well, who should I say sent me? And God says, tell them, I am sent you. God makes this amazing statement that he is transcendent above all creation, that he is not dependent upon anything. He is completely independent. He is. He always has been. He always will be. He is. I am. It's interesting to me that atheists will often ridicule me for the faith that I have in a God that is transcendent, a God that has always been. And that's fine. I mean, that's okay. I just wish they would be honest about the faith they have. It takes faith to believe that there is no God. I mean, even secularists believe that the universe had a beginning. So if it had a beginning, what prompted that beginning? Now, if you want to say somehow the first particle just magically appeared, or, you know, and then from that particle was the Big Bang. I mean, again, I'm not saying you can't say that, but you just have to admit that it takes faith on your part to believe that that first particle or that first event or whatever you think started it just happened. In fact, I would say it takes more faith to believe that than it takes to believe in a God who is transcendent and who could start that process, who could create. Now, I believe the Bible says God created simply by speaking it into existence. So anyway, that's the Minute on the Mountain today, Exodus 3:14. That God simply is. The channel that I want to shout out today is a channel that I shouted out, but it's been a long time ago. But I'm just thinking about his channels. I've been on this hike because he puts on a ton of miles, but he's way better at finding sheds than I am. And that's drawing a blank. Sorry, that's Ben over at Shedcrazy. The dude's got a hilarious sense of humor. Finds a ton of sheds. His hunting videos are great too. He harvests some great animals. So if you've never checked out Shedcrazy, do me a favor, check out his channel. His channel's way bigger than mine. He's got, I don't know, thousands of subscribers, but he just puts out really good content. So thanks for coming along today, guys. Again, we're almost back to the car, so we're going to jump in and get back up to Logan so I can get to work and get these meetings taken care of today. Thanks so much for all your support. Thanks for coming along. Again, the next giveaway will be at 950 subscribers. I haven't checked for a day or two. We were at 930 last time I looked, so we're getting there. So thanks again for all the support. Have a great day. We'll see you the next time we're out on the mountain.